How's that good girl? How's that beautiful princess? Princess. You sleepy? Are you sleepy, baby? Sleepy princess Luna. Oh, you're so sleepy. You're so sleepy. Good afternoon. How you guys doing? It is a beautiful, awesome, cold and freezing Saturday here in Northern Virginia on the 30th of... Kevin, you're funny. So, I decided to say hi, how are you guys doing? I'm having a good Saturday evening, and I did some reevaluations here for the end of the year. So, it's funny how this tool of technology, social media, has become such a monster and such a perverse thing from what it was supposed to originally be. Technology was supposed to enable all of us to stay in touch with good people, our friends, our family, our associates, and our friends across different time zones, across different states, and across different areas, to keep us all in touch, to share our lives and things like that. But it's funny how things change. So much negativity has been evolved and used through social media now that, yeah, I decided I'm going to make some changes for myself. So I went through and I decided that I'm going to start making things a little more personable and back to the way they should be. Now, it's funny how picky people are. Basically, social media has given a lot of voyeuristic people this huge window into your life where they constantly look at you, watch what you're doing, make judgments about you, don't really like, comment, or any kind of things on you, but they constantly watch you and know what's going on in your life. I discovered that with a lot of interactions with people who I don't necessarily interact with online, but am connected to online. But then when I go out to bars, parties, get-togethers and stuff, they're like, hey man, I love your post. I see you on this video. I see you post this and post that. And it's weird to me because they're always started off with saying, I never comment, I never post, I never reply, but I see this. I just think that's weird. Like, if the whole purpose of social media platforms is to share your lives with people and stay in touch with people, well, that's a two-way communication thing. Doesn't it kind of need some interaction from both sides? I mean, giving people this voyeuristic view into your life of constantly spying on you and your family and the things that you do, I think it's a little weird, you know? People, as the problem in our society in general that causes the most hurt feelings is miscommunication, is when communication fails, that's when bad things happen. That's why I tell people all the time, pick up the phone and call people. Because one of the biggest places of miscommunication in the world is text, written text, because it lacks voice inflection, lacks voice intonation, and therefore can be misconstrued depending on how that voice in your mind of how you read something, and depending on your own mood, things like that. So I've decided I don't like to talk about politics. Politics sucks. I hate politics. People who promote and talk about nothing but politics, I've already cut off some of my good friends, people who are friends of mine, who that's all they talk about, because if I want to watch politics, I will go and watch the news and see politics. But that's not what I want to talk about. It's not what I want to see. It's one of the biggest dividing factors. As you guys know, I'm Roman Catholic. I'm a Knight of Columbus. I'm very much involved with my church, and I believe in God. And that's my view. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. That's my view. However, I'm friends with people who are agnostics, that are pagans, that are heretics, that are Satanists. And you know what? I don't judge those people, because the first thing in Christianity that we're taught is it's only God's place to judge. I take them as they are, and that's it. So that's why I may check into church to let people know I'm there because it's something I'm happy about, but I don't try to push my religious views and beliefs down other people's throats. That's not why I'm here. God says, come to me, and that's it. That's how God works, okay? So we're going to be done with that. Well, I take that religious view, the same thing along with politics. I don't want to hear about it. I don't care. I am very much a constitutional conservative, but I have some libertarianism, and I have some very liberal social views. And that's my business, and I don't give a fuck whether you like it or not. Because bottom line it comes down to is proper treatment of people. There are certain things and beliefs that I have, I'm very staunch to, and I don't share with everybody, only the people who I'm closest to. But my Facebook and my social media and things, I post mostly about my workout progress because it's something that makes me feel good, and I want to encourage other people to know, because one of the biggest problems we have in our country is obesity, people being type 2 diabetes, people losing limbs, people dying of type 2 diabetes because they can't control what's in their mouth, people smoking, people drinking. Again, life is about moderation. There's plenty of people who smoked and drank all their lives and lived out to be healthy because they did it in moderation. So I try to set the example by everything that I do in life. I try to lead by example by going out and doing it, which is working hard, taking care of my family, taking care of myself, helping out my community, and supporting the things that I have strong beliefs in. Not to come on and be bitching and constantly negative and stuff like that. That's not what I want to put out in the world and what I want to be remembered by. We're constantly belittling people, putting people down, calling people stupid, touting my intelligence over theirs. That is all bullshit. And that's what a lot of people do. So I went around and I'm going to start. I've already started last week. Anyone that I see that is preaching negativity or I have a bad feeling about when I go through my friends list, I'm just going to defriend them. That doesn't mean I don't want to be your friend in public. That doesn't mean I don't want to be your friend in real life. That just means I don't like what you post and I don't want to have a part of it anymore. One of my good friends, Joel Townsend, he stopped following me on Instagram, and I wasn't sure, and he's kind of the person who set me. He was like, dude, I'm proud of your progress. I'm proud of the fact that you're working out, but I don't want to hear about it. It's too much. And I laughed and I said, dude, I get it. I said, I just want to make sure we're cool. But that's the kind of thing we've gotten into now with social media. If someone unfollows us or defriends us, we automatically think that carries over into real life. It doesn't. So, but I see how people take it as that. I unfollowed one of my friends. She constantly posts things about politics. Politics is always something, and it's not anything ever uplifting. So I stopped following her. She blocked me. And I think now she doesn't think we're friends anymore. And that's going to be an uncomfortable conversation we're going to have. But oh well, so much for that. I will explain that to her. Just because I didn't want to be your social media friend anymore doesn't mean that we're not friends in real life anymore. It just means that I don't like constantly hearing about politics and you bitching about the world and that constantly. It gets insane after a while. And it's negative. I don't like waking up to that and just seeing that all the time. So you guys know what I post about. Like I said again, working out, funny jokes, and uplifting things that make it positive, that make my day go by quick. There's enough negativity out in the world. I want to uplift people. I want to talk about things that put a smile on your face, that make you happy, that push you through the day. We're constantly battling negativity, so why not add something good by putting in something positive out there? You guys know I'm a very staunch advocate for Second Amendment rights and a huge 2A advocate, and that's why I have our civilian carry radio show. That's why I'm founder and president of a gun charity. So that's another thing. But everything I do to try to contribute. You guys know I'm a hunter, I'm a metalhead, so I post about things that I like and I think that are positively contributions to the world that will help people out. But I don't want to post negative shit. Like I said, I am not going to push my beliefs of God on you. I am not going to push my political views on you. I am not going to push any other those kind of things on you because I think it's bullshit. And the people that do, it's like a wolf pack. They feel like if you stand up and say, hey, I don't like that, you're either with them or against them, and then the pack turns on you. That's already happened to me several times in the gun community, and I don't give a fuck. I have blocked and stopped going to stores, stopped visiting certain forums because all they do is belittle people, negative. It's like a little knitting circle, talk crap behind people's backs, and I was done with it. So, c'est la vie. Life is too short to be sitting around miserable, negative, talking negativity, breathing it, sleeping it. It's stupid. Tomorrow's promised to no one. Why not enjoy our little time that we have here on this earth by contributing positively to one another's lives, to the community, to the people around us? Now, there's certain people out there that I could give a fuck less, that I wouldn't piss on if they were burning in fire, which is rapists, pedophiles, any fucking terrorist organization, anyone that's anti-American. I am a patriot, a staunch patriot, and I believe in being good. Treat people how you want to be treated. It's a bottom line. It's a very simple thing. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what sex you are. I don't care what gender you are. What I care about is, are you a cool asshole like me, or just a fucking piece of shit asshole that I have nothing to do with? And if you're one of the piece of shit assholes, I don't want anything to do with you, because none of that shit matters to me. The bottom line is, if you and I share the same beliefs and you're decent people, you have good morals, good ethics, good things like that, I am not perfect. I am no saint. I am a gentleman and an asshole. I was born an asshole, and my character is being a gentleman. And I will treat you right, and I will do what I can do. Exactly, Tamara. And I love you to death, Tamara, because you fucking rock. And you set a good example by living the way. That's what I mean. Set examples by things. By doing the things that you like and embracing those things. Matt DeVito, I'm glad you joined. He's exactly the prime example of what I was talking about. A fellow good guy asshole like me says what he believes in, doesn't make any apologies about it, doesn't give a fuck, and I love the guy to death for that. And I fucking come to his side by any day, because he's just like me. There's nothing wrong with that. But trying to please everybody, these people who play Switzerland and don't stand their ground and pick one side or the other, it's bullshit. You can't sit there and play both sides. You're either for or against something. If you're going to be negative 1 minute and whisper behind people's backs and not be... Yes, he is. CJ, you rock, by the way, brother. And thank you for... I love you too, Matt. And I thank you for calling me an honorary pipe hitter, even though I'm just a regular civilian guy. But what I'm saying is, stand your ground. If you're going to be somebody, just be somebody. Because nobody likes a yes man who agrees to everybody. You know, if you have certain views and beliefs, people are going to love you for those views or beliefs, or they're going to hate you for it. But don't apologize. Don't be something you're not. Don't try to please everybody. And don't sit there and be privy and talk shit about people behind their backs, but then when they come around the corner, smile to their face. That's the worst kind of person there is. You know, I don't talk shit. I never do. But if people bring things to me, I always tell them, go to the source. If you don't like something about someone, be a fucking strong person and go up to that person and talk to them. Don't go around them. Don't be a little bitch, because that's what I found out was happening about me. People were talking shit about me behind my back. I show up to SHOT Shows, show up to certain parties. They're like, ooh, I hope Baraka's not going to start a fight or start a problem. Well, what are you worried about? You think I'm going to go start some violence because you talk some shit about me behind my back? No, come to my face. Say it like a fucking person who has some kind of ethics, morals, values. If you have balls enough to talk shit about me behind my back, then come say it to my face. We can have a discussion like two normal, intelligent people. And if you want to put your hands on me, I invite it. All I do is ask you to throw the first punch so that, you know, no charges or anything are brought against me when I drop your little ass. All right? Anyway, violence is not necessary. That's just a little tough guy bravado I just want to throw out there, because the only time I ever put violence out there is if someone's trying to harm me, people I love and care about. Otherwise, you can't talk me into a fight. I will walk away. You can call me a pussy all you want, because I don't need to show you how bad I am. I already know. A true master only engages in worthy opponents. However, I digress. As I sit here, meeting Mr. Tough Guy with my awesome little Princess Luna in her little pink outfit here. She's the best in the world, my little lovey-dovey doggy. I love this dog so much. I'm so happy we got her. I can't wait to adopt her, a little brother or sister, in the spring. All I'm saying, guys, is stop wasting your time on negativity and nonsense. In 2018, set out a list of accomplishments you want to do. Hopefully those accomplishments include self-improvement, improving the people in your lives, uplifting people, uplifting the community, uplifting the world around you, leaving your mark so that when it's time to die, people are going to remember you by the things that you say and do. So say and do things that contribute positively. Take the bad things out of your life and add positivity. What use is it going around through life being grumbling and not doing anything but constantly complaining? You're existing, you're not living. Life is to be lived, life is to be happy, life is to be... Who wants to be miserable? When you see people who are walking around with frowns on their face all the time, they're miserable. That means something is really wrong and something's not going good in their lives. You don't need to contribute to that, you know? The bottom line is everybody wants to be happy. Who wants to walk around? We as human beings want some basic and simple things. We all want to be acknowledged, we all want to be respected, we all want to be loved, and we all want to be appreciated. It's that simple. So you know what? Make yourself that person. Make yourself a person who is to be all of those things, and those things will come to you. Because obviously, if you're out there and you're putting up negative, no one's going to want to be around you and nobody's going to want to be in your life. Great words to live by, brother. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Anyway, I've rambled long enough. I appreciate you guys entertaining me and being here this evening. I want to tell you, each and every one of you that see this message, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you guys being in my life and sharing this journey. If I defriend you on Facebook, it's because you post too many things that I disagree with or just bring me down. Don't take it personal. Doesn't mean that I don't want to be your friend, but if you post a lot of negative shit constantly that brings things down, I don't need that, and I don't want to be a part of it. If you want to post uplifting things that contribute to yourself and to others, then hey, I'm all about you. I'll support you and be behind you 100%. All right, guys, thank you so much for everything. Don't be voyeurs. Don't sit there and watch my life and then go talk shit about me behind my back like I found out so many did, and I defriended most of them. There's a few more out there that hopefully will see this message and change their ways, and if not, hey, say love you. It's fine, because I don't need weakness like that in my life, and I won't allow negativity like that. Strength is what I want, positivity is what I want, and I want good people who are happy and accept me and don't judge me. You know what? I have faults. Love me for those faults too. Love and appreciate me for those, just like I accept, love you, and appreciate for you for yours, because those quirky things are what make us unique and make us embrace those things about people. Who wants a bunch of yes men? Who wants a bunch of carbon copies of themselves? Who wants a circle of an echo chamber of people who just yes you and they're the same? Nobody wants that. Come on, guys. Let's be real here. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with being an asshole, having strong opinions and having good views. Just be the right kind of asshole. Like me. All right, guys. Have a great day. Have an awesome weekend. Have fun. And I wish you guys all prosperity, good health, happiness, and positivity going into the New Year's. Go out there, set some goals, make a plan, be accomplished, get things done, and be good to each other. Accept the people who don't deserve to be good to. All the yes men, all the hippies, all the communists, all the child molesters, rapists, and people like that who deserve to get stomped to death by a million times over and hurt. All right, guys, take care. Have a great evening. God bless you. Be safe. Much love. Your boy Big B is out. Keep rocking, fighting forward, and being strong and taking care of each other. Much love. Take care.